Alright, so I'm gonna pick up a quest. Well, not pick up a quest, but finish up a quest that I had accidentally triggered when doing some things over in my current area. The quest is called the Tale Telling Heart. Yeah, I think that's what this one specifically is called. Because there were several under the sub thing for this one. And I was collecting stuff over here. And I got too close and triggered this one. So basically, these two, I'm guessing, are siblings. And they're fond of this old man that would teach things. And basically, they want to, I guess, find some secret of his or something. I don't remember the details, but yeah. What do we do to open this? There we go. And then it said it had to be offered up to the octopus thing. Does it have its own, or? Huh. Ah, okay. Oh, that's the octopus. I only needed 12. Oops. Would you like bleh. Whatever. I'll start it.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
Failed? Oh, I gotta do that again. There we go. Oh. Huh. Oh, there's another challenge to do.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Okay, so let's see. That one. All right. You know what, let's go ahead and fight these things.
Accelerating.
Observe, be silent, to dust. Observe, night falls.
Get out of the electrified water. I got that one because I just killed the thing.
Not to be sniffed at.
And another octopus. Need to get more of those. There's one not opened. Okay. That gave me 3. This one. Okay. Oh. Oh, ow, that hurt. Oh my god. There we go.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
That one. And then this one. Okay. Does it mean the front? Yeah, I think it probably means the front. Here we go. Assumes the device for awakening Colonel Iron Whale is missing some parts. That figures. Even guarded treasures are coded by others, let alone unguarded ones. So the proof of the cognoscenti, the treasure is hidden here? It's certainly nearby, but Why don't we just take it apart then? It's a little more than a pile of scrap anyway. This way you won't have to play this little game of pretend anymore. Why not just make things easier? Time to spice up the story. I was going to sneeze from all the spice. There must be some other way. We just need to find the missing parts, right? Well, we're good at finding things. If we're talking about spare parts, I might have some leads. Whoa, are we really going to use clues just like that? It's not unusual to receive aid from mysterious characters in stories, right? Mr. Sestern, if you are also interested in the treasure's whereabouts, it's not too late to join us. Ha! I'm a collector, so of course I'm interested in the proof of cognoscenti, but I won't play along with your childish games. Well, you can certainly try to challenge Colonel Ironwill your way. Let's see who can locate the treasure first. As for you adventurers, please follow me. Papa Wrench workshop is down this way. You should be able to find the spare parts there. Then all we need to do is activate the lift, right? Paymon's got this. Huh? Where's the lever? Ah! A weasel thief. Did it steal the lever? Well, this is unexpected. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. But Huggin, it's your turn to shine. Huh? And where did you come from? It's not that unusual for a traveling merchant to have a few clever companions, no? Quickly, let's catch up to it now. Catch up to it.
Cleanup sequence is...
Be silent. Night falls.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Well, let's mark that I got this. Let's see. Up here. And if you haven't done it before doing the
Perhaps
quest line,
these treasures might
they
be
make
of
you do it.
utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
That we will see thief was probably heading towards those treasure hoarders. Our buddy beat us here.
The night cometh. Not to be sniffed at.
Tense illness has taken a turn for the worse. Daniel has taken her to see the best doctor we can afford, but to no avail. We dared not give her the diagnosis in full, but she had already guessed it. Clever, all too clever, that girl. Sometimes I wish she were not so. Perhaps then a smile could yet prevail on her gaunt face. Poor child. I know she has a difficult temper and does not love to speak. Those sudden bursts of rage surely stem from the sickness's torments. The light in her eyes flickers like a dying candle. What must I do to keep that feeble flame alive? Tenet has grown so ill that she can no longer travel with the caravan. We have decided to make camp at Blue Amber Lake. Here lies an underground warehouse left by Archon knows who that contains quite a few so-called legacies of the Golden Age. That suits me perfectly. I've had the underground space modified into a workshop, something that Daniel and the caravan members also helped greatly with. This isn't a spare part. Did Papa Wrench leave this here? So it's like Tolfin said, he stayed for Tenet's sake. I didn't expect Higgins to dig up something like this, but judging by your words, did you doubt what I said? Well, they did come from someone who'd give away a friend's treasure. Huh? When you put it like that, traveler, it does sound suspicious. Paimon was just playing along earlier, just so you know. We had to see what tricks you had up your sleeve. What are you planning now, bringing us to this place? Best be warned, traveler's super strong. Heh, to me, you are both unexpected guests, but great spices for the story, all the same. I can hardly thank you enough. Why would I ever mean you harm? Well then, let's keep searching for the spare parts. I really don't know where Papa Wrench left the proof of the cognoscenti, so it's all on you now. Okay, let me mark this. Where am I exactly underground? I am down here, so nope. That one. Yep. Okay. It's a molly! Nope. Okay. The fuck? Y'all are rude. There we go.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey.
That one
Please,
was
I
this?
insist.
No. The underground one. Yeah. That one.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss
Oh, look, a
needs
waypoint.
simply to wander
The
through
fuck?
nod-krai.
Huh? What's going on here? Seems Sergeant Octopus isn't feeling well. Perhaps it's getting aggressive because it's not used to the environment. After all, underground caves aren't exactly where octopuses usually hang out. I feel like you're implying something here. I've always respected the audience's feel of the interpretation. However, rather than that which lies between the lines, we have more pressing matters to address right now. Looks like we'll have to get closer to it to make it stop. Well then, I'll leave it to you, Traveler and Paimon. Well, it automatically unlock the waypoint for me, which is convenient. Oh boy. Fuck. It's only got hit once. Phew, it finally stopped. Maybe this guy needs a demonstration or demotion to Corporal Octopus. It's safe now, Traveler. Let's look around for the spare parts. 3 humans and a weasel search up and down until you finally find the spare parts. Awesome, now we can go and wake Colonel Whale up, right? Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. Well, what's going on? The path we came from has been blocked. Oh, it looks like this is becoming quite the spicy story. Okay, me personally, I like spicy food. I used to eat it all the time. I go to an Indian restaurant, get it 7 or an 8 out of 10 for spice level. I'd love it. My body has decided to no longer like spicy food, so I have to suffice putting drops of hot sauce on things. So I just do a few drops for flavor now, and I use habanero hot sauce. Me personally, I'm going to say spicier the better. Where it's food adventure, too much spice is bad news. Don't worry, leave it to Higgin. Treasure hunting Isn't all it can do. It's also good at pathfinding. You see, just follow its lead, and we're bound to find something good. You are an adorable little weasel. I want to snuggle you. Oh, you. You're not gonna do anything yourself, are you? It's been on us or your weasel thief this whole time. I mean, he is getting inspiration for writing his story. So in all honesty, he's probably making notes or something. But there's a thing up right here. Oh, look, another note. Follow the caravan to Hisi Island. The people there call themselves Frostmoon Scions. According to Danil, they are adherents of the Moon Maiden, and they have an interesting way of viewing things. For example, most of them reject the use of Kubaki devices, believing that to use them is to abuse their deity's blessing. As such, I do not have to help them repair anything while the caravan was there, and they only needed to fix our own machines. Oh, and only needed to fix our own machines. To my surprise, the girl of 10 or so came to look for me in secret during a break and asked to be taught some mechanical principles. Perhaps she was concerned that she would be discovered by others, but she did not give me her name until we were leaving. She was somewhat impetuous, but she has both enthusiasm and talent, and learned the basics I taught her very quickly. It's just a shame that the Flashman Sounds will likely not let her fiddle with machines in public. I left her a few technical manuals that I got through trade with other traveling merchants. Denel initially thought that these little books could help me regain my memories. I hope she can buckle down and gain something from these texts. Wait, was that what's her name? I stayed a few more days in Nasha Town this time. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've been split off from the rest of the caravan for this long. Daniel and Damian seem to go a good way back, with the later arranging for my lodging after only a short chat, right next to his own place to boot. I'll be convincing him until Daniel and the others get back from Shesnogard, but Damian doesn't seem to mind at all. In fact, he wound up speaking to me about machines quite a bit, starting with the origin of the name Papa Wrench. It's a bit embarrassing now that I think about it, since he clearly picked that topic just so I'd have things to say. I say it's no wonder he's in sole charge of the flagship here in Nasha Town, despite his youth. Denel did ask if I wanted to join them in going to Shesnagard, or perhaps Nova Krutzgard, after all, and that's where my technical skills are from, so it's likely that I'll find my identity and past there as well. However, a nebulous unease kept me from going. I do not know what it is I fear. Perhaps it has something to do with my lost memories, or with some incident I encountered. Seeing my hesitation, Danil made the call for me. He even took care of everything else, just as he has done for me all this time. Not that there's any point bringing up any of my unfortunate past. I don't remember them. But I will say this. That meeting Daniel and the rest of the caravan was in no wise misfortune. If not for them, I would have lost my life long ago. Out there on those shallows, they took me in when I had nothing, while I can do so little to repay them. Nashatone is home to many children, though I dare not imagine their circumstances. But then again, as with me, they might need what they might need is neither sympathy nor pity. Indeed, just writing these two words almost seems to bring someone's arrogant face to mind. Still, I'm glad that they at least find my stories interesting, though that might be down to the candies I've brought. I learned that trick from Dental, by the by. Always bring a few in your pocket, just in case. Amongst the kids, however, there is one who is more interested in the tools I always keep at my hip than any tale about Snuggergrok. Graka. When I asked if she'd carry one in her hand, how her eyes sparkled. Katya, the Speranza's boss, takes great care of these kids for the most part, and she rather gently gave us space so I could tell this girl I know about the techniques in which I have much skill, the art of communicating with machines. It seems that just as I am lucky to have had Daniel and the others take me in, these children have found a fortune that belongs to them. Even a world filled with such terrible tragedies, there are so many kind people. I quickly find out that Aino is not only interested but stunningly talented at working with machines. I have taught her how to distinguish the material make of gears, calibrate pressure indicators, and adjust safety valves, and she has proven not only quicker to learn than the rest, but also capable of inferring other knowledge from such lessons. Watching her working away with tools still too unwieldy for her, turning scattered components into intricate devices, I am truly happy for her. She is a diamond in the rough, but even so, she already shines with a radiance all her own. Daniel and the others have finally returned to Nash Town from Shesnagord, and it's time to I pack up my things and made ready to travel with them. A right shame it is. I cannot stay here for longer. Oh, Papa Wrench trained? I know. I did
Perhaps these
suspect
treasures
that,
might
but
be of
this is
utility to you
proof.
on your journey.
I'm gonna
Please,
mark this
I insist.
chest. Where am I right now? Am I by the whale? I am by the whale, so that's this one. Boop. A buddy. You're an adorable little weasel. Page of a journal. Oh, this is number 2. A few days ago, I met a traveling merchant who just traveled south from Novashgard. I can't say that. We had a lovely chat, and I felt quite nostalgic. I had yet to learn that this was because I was originally from that city. Face coincidences tend to come at you suddenly like that, I suppose. I discovered a foreign yet familiar face in a newspaper she'd brought along. The person in that picture had hair not yet stained by hoarfrost and a carefree smile. This was me, 10 or more years ago. It was only upon reading the obituary in the corner that I truly remembered all I had lost. But old Sesternin was the one who owned all this, and he is dead. Danyusha has inherited his family name and possessions, as has Zurich 10 years on. I still know not which hand those were that pushed me off the side of the ship. It was all too sudden. Surely Zurark simply could not react in time, and the incident that occurred aboard the Fortunate One was but a tragic accident, surely. Dunyasha, my child, what can I do? What can I do now? What can I now do to mend the losses you have suffered since your mother passed? Even my attempts at reparations were not to last, for though it was not my intent, I caused you a great loss. I caused you to lose a father also. I am sleepy. There is nothing I can do for her now. Surely a visit from a dead man, uninvited, will not find any welcome. Same handwriting as earlier. Wait, Dunyasha? Zorik? Is Dunyasha Papa Wrench's daughter then? But Paimon thought he fell into the sea because of an accident that happened 10 years ago aboard the Fortunate One. Yeah, Higgin, you just had to dig this page out, didn't you? I guess I have no choice but to... Paimon knew you were up to no good. Traveler, draw your sword quick. No choice but to tell you all my plans now, and ask that you pretend you know nothing from this point on. Huh? I was there the day Papa Wrench saw the obituary. He had a strange look on his face, so I asked him about the matter. Even so, he kept insisting that he couldn't remember the details from 10 years ago. Always assuming the best of others. That's just the way he was. Besides, he had Tenet to care for, so everything else took a back seat. After he passed, I kept my ear to the ground, and what do you know? News reached me that the Cisternans had exhausted their wealth over the last 10 years and had landed in serious debt. So I sent a message to tell a story. Have you heard? The proof of cognoscenti that can lead you to the great treasure is at the Blue Amber Lake in nod-krai. You were going to give him the proof of the cognoscenti? Technically, it is Papa Wrench, Mr. Sustain's Sir's inheritance. As his legal heir, Zurich has the right to it. I'm not as charitable as old Papa, but I want to give Zurich a chance to prove himself, and that's how the treasure hunt came to be. He's not interested in the story or the setting, but he seems determined to get the proof all the same. It's entirely possible that he might find it before you two. That won't do. Indeed. Therefore, my plan is to ask you to interfere with the process. Or should I say, finders, keepers. As long as you get it before him, of course. Though, if your conscience permits, you can let him find it first before taking it off his hands. Not a terrible strategy either, that. So, that's your plan. Paimon doesn't get it. Do you want him to have it or not? And what if we didn't come this way? What was your original plan? A scheme abandoned hardly matters in the present, does it? I have great faith in your treasure hunting skills. When we go back out, please pretend you've heard nothing. It would not do for me to appear biased, after all. After searching for a while, Pat. Oh, looks like back to on the path. Yay! We're back to the elevator. So you found the spare parts? Guess it's up to us to awaken Colonel Ironwhale then. Hee we run! The proof of cognoscenti is ours now. Well, congratulations. But you're really going to activate the device right now? This thing looks like it's been out of use for a while. There might be some malfunctions. Mr. Sestern, are you worried that such a malfunction might hurt one of us? How thoughtful! However, with the treasure within our reach, it would be too much to ask us to simply ignore it. Yeah, that's right. Traveler, let's install the parts and start it up right now. Confirm. This must have been the gift that Papa Wrench wanted to give to Tenet. Shocking. Did something shiny just fly upward? Was that the proof of cognoscenti? I'll go up and take a look. You can climb up that thing? We can even call ourselves adventurers if we can't even manage that. Huh. Even if Traveler can't do it, Paimon sure can. What reliable companions you are. Well then, I hope to hear good news from you soon. I have no control over this. How do you collect them? Did I? I don't know if I collected it or not. That must have been the girl. Those shiny things we collected earlier. They look like pictures, but where's the proof it's cognoscenti? Paimon doesn't see anything like that at all. Maybe somebody swiped it, or the experiences and memories we gain are the most precious treasures. I'm gonna say somebody already swiped it. If someone already took it, then that guy was leading us around all this time, wasn't he? Ugh, that's it. That's one score we've got to settle. Not that we can do anything about that right now, though. Let's go back first. Hee hee, you're too late. You didn't find the proof of cognoscenti up there, did you? Huh? How did you? Sure, but we found something more precious still. More precious? Impossible. Judging by that smug look he's wearing, he probably found the proof ahead of us. Might as well try to trick him here. Oh, you might want me to play along with your little act, then. Well, there are 5 proofs of the cognoscenti, after all. Nor would locating the great treasure be a simple affair even after one collects them all. So I'd hardly be surprised if something in Papa Wrench's collection could far surpass a single proof in value. Such an item exists? Of course. You could call it priceless, even. Pam has no idea that Traveler is up to, but this isn't exactly a lie, right? Memories are priceless, besides. Just as Tolfin or something. He'd pick what we've got over the proof for sure. And what would a wandering merchant like him know? Ha! I get it now, Brett. You're bitter because we lost. You lost, aren't you? You're upset that I didn't need to play your little game to get the treasure. I happen to be in a good mood, so I'll pass this advice to you for free. Forget about the rules. People who stick to them hardly ever get the life they desire. Fortunes favor those who think outside the box. Like me, see? You did all that work in the end. You still couldn't find the proof of the cognoscenti. Zork takes out a pristine and opulent goblet. It is hard to believe that it was also belonged to Papa Wrench's collection. Now, it is indeed true that one of the 5 proofs of cognoscenti is a goblet, but as far as I know, that one is in the Fatui's possession, or was before someone stole it from them. Oh, would you look at that? It's right here in my back pocket. Haha, it seems your fate and Ree Miller's was destined to intersect. The proof that Papa Wrench found was a mask, and he would often let the children play with it. As for this goblet, I do believe it's a gift from the caravan leader brought from Shesnagard. But Papa Wrench never could bring himself to use such a precious thing. It's valuable, of course, but nothing compared to the proof of cognoscenti, which in turn makes it even less valuable than the treasure Traveler found, I fear. That's impossible. It appears even a seasoned collector such as you can be mistaken at times, Mr. Cistern. If it sets your mind at ease, you're free to find an appraiser for it when you return to Novajitsgard, whatever. Where is the real proof of cognoscenti, then? No, forget that. What's the treasure you spoke of, kid? The one you claim is the superior find. You may have beaten me, but I shan't accept it until you've shown me what you found. Huh? That's... The picture and memories might be priceless to Tolfin, but could we really say something like this is the most valuable treasure without embarrassing ourselves? Hurry, Traveler, think of something. since there's more to what happened about aboard the Fortunate One 10 years ago. Before we show you, take a look at this. You show the picture from earlier to Zorik. What is this trickery? We commissioned you to do this. What is that? Who was it? That old man? Is he still alive? Where is he? So you are the Zorik that Papa Wrench mentioned. Papa Wrench? So he lured me here with a fake name so can have his revenge. Is that it? You think you can take me? Revenge? What are you talking about? Wait, so the one who pushed Papa Wrench off the ship was... Drop the act. We're all working for that old man, aren't you? Wait, does Denyushu know? Is she in on this too? That woman. She agreed so quickly because she knew this was a trap all along, didn't she? Offering to deliver the letter, doing all that just to isolate me? You're getting ahead of yourself. No, not one of you will ever get me. Not you, and not that old man. Zurich scares away, but not even bothering with the precious goblet he mistook for the proof of cognoscenti. Are you just letting him go? We don't have any grudge against him, but it's Papa Wrench's friend. Oh, your Papa Wrench's friend, whatever. Don't worry, the path he took looks most dangerous. I would not be surprised if something happens to him. What do you mean? I mean that Papa Wrench has many other friends aside from me. Besides, who doesn't love a story where justice is served? I'm afraid 10 years wasn't long enough to change his ways. If he had proven himself a changed man, even just a little, then I would have forgiven him, per Papa Wrench's wishes. Alas, like many others, he too is a prisoner to his baser instincts. What a tragedy. What saddens me more is the lack of a winner in our little treasure hunting game. No new starring material for me, then. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. Where exactly is the proof of cognoscenti? Will we find it here? Can we ask Hagen for help? Might this be what you're looking for? A mask? Is this it? But how? You had it on you this whole time? Not quite. Zorik did find it first, but he thought the flashier, fancier goblet was the real proof, so he tossed the mask aside. And now that he's forfeited it, the treasure is yours. Feels like a freebie, but wait, we worked hard for it too. It's our just reward. That's right, if you end up revealing the great treasure's secret, well, that would make for a fascinating story. How many parts of that do I have anyways? Alrighty. So that is the end of that for that quest line, right? Yeah. So it's going to be the end of that, and I'll see you guys later.